Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. It's Kristen with the Williams team in Austin, Texas. I am going to share with you today what an appraisal waiver means. I've had a lot of people ask me, I've been presenting offers to sellers who've received appraisal waivers, and I've explained this a lot. And I thought maybe I'll just explain this to everybody who is a past client that is receiving this email. So what we're seeing as a very common practice is when a buyer makes an offer on a house for sale, an appraisal waiver is included. And what that means is the buyer is willing to waive the appraisal, which does not mean that the appraisal does not happen. Typically, an appraisal does happen, but what the buyer is willing to do is they're waiving the value, or they're waiving the appraisal value. So say, for instance, the home goes on the market and is listed at 450, and the buyer makes an offer of 550, $100,000 over asking. This is happening a lot in Austin, in just the Austin area. So the buyer pays 550, but the home appraises at 510. So that's a $40,000 gap from what it appraised for versus what the buyer's under contract to pay. The buyer then is willing to bridge the gap and still honor the 550 price, and either bridge that gap in cash or readjust their mortgage payment to pay more on a monthly basis. And this is happening on 100%, on almost every single offer that is being made in the market right now. So for instance, a multiple offer situation last weekend, I had 7 offers. One was cash, 6 were financed. All of them included the appraisal waiver, and only one was half of the appraisal waiver, meaning they were willing to pay up to full price, but not above that. So basically an appraisal waiver. And this is happening on almost every single contract that's being accepted. We're getting multiple offers on every single property. And the buyer who's willing to waive the appraisal, which in most instances is almost every buyer making an offer is willing to do that, is going to be the one selected. So if you're a buyer in this market, you have to be prepared to bring additional cash if the home does not appraise for the value, and be willing to include an appraisal waiver in your offer, or your offer is just not strong. So the conversation we're having with all of our buyers is, what kind of money do you have from a down payment perspective? What kind of money do you have to bridge the gap? And then also, we're paying more money for appraisals. So appraisers are really backed up, and they're incentivized by being charged by charging more to do an appraisal. So an appraisal used to be maybe $550, $650 to get done. Now we're paying appraisers $1,000 to rush the appraisal and get it done faster. So I'm just sharing this because this is what is happening in the market, and I just don't want anybody to be caught off guard or surprised, and thought I would just share kind of one of the realities of the market is the appraisal waiver. So you guys take care. Please let us know if you have any questions in regards to your real estate investing, your strategy, selling strategy. We're here to help create wins in the marketplace for you when it comes to real estate, and just being your real estate counselor and advisor in all things real estate related. So take care. Happy Friday. Have a great day.